Good afternoon, good day. Hello, everybody. We are back in the supermarket, and yeah, we're feeling a little rambunctious tonight, so we're gonna most likely upgrade something. We're at $121,000. Well, guess what, guys? Y'all got one last customer for the night. Oh yeah, our 9 o'clock visitors here. Uh, so I just finished up with another video. Last night was well, me just letting a few frustrations out and letting it go. And tonight was about smoothing things over. Um, both nights I used copyright-free music on that's free. Actually it comes across YouTube, and these are playlists. Uh, Last night's video did receive a copyright inquiry, but it was found that there was nothing on it that was wrong. Um, so they let it go. Tonight's is going to be probably the same way. Um, the music is copyright free for YouTube videos only, I believe. It's only for YouTube. So if you're on TikTok or Twitch or something like that, I'm not so sure you're gonna be able to use the music. But then again, I don't think TikTok cares. They You have channels with people just sitting there in groups and lives playing whatever the hell they want to play. So I really don't think it's gonna matter. Okay, so I think we're gonna upgrade something pretty soon. It may not be tonight, or tomorrow morning, but it's gonna be real soon. I think 64,000 was the cost for our next upgrade. So let's go ahead and finish this day and see what we wound up with. 115 satisfied customers, 7 products found expensive. I'm not sure how that happened. Total customers 122. I like to see that. Total profit $5,360.21. I like to see that too. Balance $121,167.20. Start the next day. Let's go. Mayonnaise. Huh. Yay. This one's not that hard. Because I know it's way down here. There it is. 926. That's easy. 9.01 is not easy when you see the loss you take on it. Oh my gosh. That's pretty hefty. Okay, so let's go out here and see what we got on the shelves. Let's bring you up. All right, you're at 38. All right, so let's see, 24, 40. Yeah, fine, whatever. We'll do that. 4. Is that right though? It's close. I was keeping 5 of them, so 4 works. Let's see, 116. That's good. Is it good? Yeah, it's good. 72's on the shelf. 116. Let's get 1, 2 of those. Why not? 77. Let's get 2 of those. That pushes it up to I don't know. 89 plus 12 is 101. 79. Is that right? Same thing. Pretty close. There. I only need 1 or 2 of you. There we go. Got 38 of you. There. I don't need a whole bunch of you. As long as it's near 100. I want it near 100. $96. 95, that'll do. If I go through 95 of those in one day, I will be shocked. I will be just absolutely floored. 8. We're going 60 with you. 2, 3, 4, 10. Which leaves 6. Is that right? 2, 3, 4. And there's 4 cases out of 10. That leaves 6 on the shelf. I had 4. Yep. There you go. That'll work. Just because I can fill it up doesn't mean I have to. Or that you even should, because you really don't sell that many. Guess that cereal's selling pretty good now, huh? That'll work right there. You're not going to sell that many. All right, that number's coming down a little bit. That leaves 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2's on the shelf. And screw it, let's go 1 extra. Let's watch these guys have fits trying to figure out where to put stuff. Nah. I say nah, but I'll order 1. Okay, 4 comes per box. We got 45. There you go. Nope. Yeah, that'll work. That works. Nah. I mean, some of this stuff is like, okay, if I actually sell that much, I'm going to be just on the floor, like, saying thank you, thank you, thank you, and we'll be done with it. But, we'll just reorder the whole damn thing. But I don't think we're going to sell that 100. I don't say it's not possible, but it ain't likely. I don't think. I don't know why I ordered more than that or more of that, but it sells decent, so why not? Never know. 10 on the 10. We have 10. We want 14. There. Wow. That's a whole bunch for these guys to do. But they're on it. And I think that's, one of the problems of this right now is you got to stand here and wait for them to actually stock it. Yeah, it's slow. They're slow. So the process is going to be slow. But, it's a waste of money to beef the or It really is a waste of money, but I'm gonna sort of beef them up a little bit just to get them to move just a little slightly bit faster. Now I know I didn't get all 6 of you. There we go. There's one. There's one. And they're gonna run out of this buff here before they get this inside. This isn't a lot, but all right, he's gonna run out of buff here in a second. He's about ready to run out. There you go. There. See? Let's see what they're up to in here. Well, I mean, they got lots of room, right? I mean, they put stuff all over the place. There's honey here. There's honey over here. Why would you put honey there if you got honey here? I don't know. I probably over-ordered something, and they just said, okay, fine, here. Plop. Oh, God, stuff's so far out of brick. Everything is so far away from where it was. But it's working, so I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to let this roll, because this is actually, it's not, it takes the brain power out of it for the most part, you know, except for when you're ordering and you're just like, okay, well, how much do I order? I don't know. Just order what you can, man. There you go. One of y'all want to pick that up? Well, thank you. And since you were slow about it, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and do this and see what happens again. I mean, we're at 114,000. Let's see. I'm pretty sure our next upgrade is 64,000. No, it's 72,000. Ugh. Really? Damn. That would only leave 40,000, and you know, be scrambling for shelves and product. And I would definitely have to change their settings the minute I start ordering stuff, because these guys are going to find wherever spot in here to throw whatever I buy. And it's not like we don't have room. We do. We got plenty of room. See this? There's lots and lots of room. Well, sort of. After I put it on the shelf, I don't really care where they put it, but they do their own thing. But while I'm putting it on the shelves, I don't want them touching the boxes. Well, looks like he's getting busy already. There you go. Have fun, Brokermon. All right, we got windows to clean. All of them? Really? Anything else you guys have on the ground out here? No? Okay, good. We're at the maximum store level, which up there on the top right, next to the money thing, that bar. I'm pretty sure that says MAX, max, store level max. I was looking for a number, and to me it looks like 1103, but it says max. Uh-oh. Looky there. Somebody done spilled something. Done dragged something in here and made a mess. Somebody forgot to wipe their feet on the way in. And what license would I get at this point? Coke, chocolate bar, chocolate powder, yogurt, and sugar cost $34,600. I don't know about all that now. That's pretty expensive. Then you got toilet paper. I already have toilet paper. Paper towels. I don't have paper towels. We don't have those yet. Fabric softener. We don't have that yet either. We have, I don't know, do we even have laundry detergent? I don't think so. Why am I getting fabric softener if I don't have laundry detergent? Toothpaste. No toothbrushes. Something about water there, or I think this is water. Over here. Six pack, chocolate spread. Yeah, okay. Hey. I need to stop doing that. I know I can just hit escape and all of that stuff will go away. But since I don't go in here anymore, I can literally just put shelves all over the place. What? Customers asking. Well, somebody had an extra piece of trash today. Way to go. That little bin right here, it holds a lot of trash, huh? I mean, these guys are putting boxes in it all day. I'm throwing trash bags in it all day, and somehow or another it don't get full. It's just like, all right, whatever, I'll eat it. It's like the Cookie Monster or something. Okay, let's see what's going on out here. Damn it. You know, keep your grubby fingers off my doors. Windows. Yeah, windows. Because you don't need to touch them. Like, ever. Really. My doors are permanently open. Like, 24/7, see? Well, just like that. I want this chunklet. But I don't know if I'm going to get that first. Well, I should. I can fit all sorts of freaking stands in here. There's no reason I shouldn't. Um, I I don't like this, but I don't have to come out here. They do. They'll figure it out. Wow. That wouldn't happen if you guys would just freaking do your job. Instead of ignoring certain products, how about you just stock everything? They're slow, I'm telling you, they're slow. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, I've complained about that enough. We've moved on, I think. But still, they're slow. Unreasonably slow, to be exact. It's 9 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Hey. No kidding. I think I've said it before, but that used to be a commercial when I was a kid. They were child safety back then. Um, it wasn't quite as important as it is today. So back then we saw it as a joke, you know, like what? But today it's really much more important than it was back then. Because I don't know, things just weren't as bad back then. I don't think. I mean, for us, we'd walk out of the house at like 10 o'clock in the morning and we'd jump on our bikes and well, I wouldn't be back until 6, 7 o'clock at night. I was gone. I didn't want to be at home. It didn't matter what was going on. I might come home to get a sandwich or something, peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a little bit of milk, or I'd eat at a friend's house because that's how we did things. You know, one day you eat at your house, the next day you eat at their house, and so you're always just like, Mom, his mom made this, and my mom would be like, Yeah, but I made you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, so get over it. I mean, I love peanut butter, so my lunch was always the best. I didn't care. Um, I didn't want a whole lot of heavy stuff on my stomach while I was riding my bike or trouncing through the woods, playing with freaking snapping turtles. Um, and we did too. We would my neighbor and I. Well, he wasn't exactly my neighbor. He was like two doors up. Um, he and I were, I don't know, we were good friends as kids, and we kind of lost touch as we grew a little older and in high school and stuff. He was baseball, I was soccer, and I don't know. We both played just about every sport out there, but we pushed each other about as hard as we possibly could physically. Um, and I was a lot shorter than he was and a lot smaller, but it didn't matter. I was faster, and the taller you are, the easier it is to steal a ball from you in basketball. And he was clumsy, but he was really good at baseball though. Um, but he and we'd trounce through the woods, and one day he brought a BB gun, and he found himself a snapping turtle, and you know we would have left that turtle alone. We'd have just no big deal. Look, there's freaking snapping turtle. But this thing jumped out of the water, and he he charged us. I guess he wasn't used to seeing humans or whatever. I don't really know. And he shoved this BB gun. I don't know what he did with it, but anyway, he shot beside the turtle, and the turtle looked at him and snapped back. And he would snap at him, and he would shoot the other side. Not he wouldn't shoot the turtle. He'd shoot beside him, and the turtle would snap at it again, and he was snapping at the BBs as they were going into the ground. I don't know what it is about turtles, but snapping turtles, but it seems like they're a little bit faster than the normal turtle. So, dude reached down there to pick up the BB, and the freaking snapping turtle grabbed his finger. Oh my God! Talk about trying to get a turtle off of a finger. Yeah, that didn't go over too well. um, there was a little bit of blood, not much. Um, but he never did that again. I don't think he might have. He rarely learned his lesson the first time. Hi, dude just stares in the Neverland. Look at him. He's high on something. He he's gonna hit something. Um, he's had too many Monster Energy drinks today, I guess. You know how it is. I give him a day off, and today I'm hitting him with the sauce again. And he's just like, "Yo, stop it, man! I don't want that stuff." It's too bad. You're gonna suck it up, and you're gonna keep on trucking, cause that's the way we work. Okay, so okay, nobody would have noticed it, I don't think, but Charlie got in on the last video. Um, not meowing or anything. He jumped on my lap, and he. I was at my mom's most of the day, um, and she passed out on me. And after, I don't know, about an hour and a half, I sat there another hour and a half with her, you know, just hanging out, because I don't know. I like the area. I love the creek that goes by our house. It's not it's not really a creek. I call it a branch, pickle branch, and it's off the beaten trail. And she's got a deck outside where you can just sit and listen to the creek or the branch go by, and it's really really relaxing. Oh my gosh, if I was to stay there, I would be asleep most of the time too. I think it's just really that relaxing there. So I went outside, and I played with the little minnows in the branch, and they got these little fish, and I don't know I forget what kind of fish they are. I used to remember which ones they are when I was a kid. I think we called them hammerheads when I was a kid, because they got these weird looking heads. But they pick up stones, and they put them in piles in the branch, and that's where they do their mating, and then they have their minnows and stuff like that in the spring. But I think they build their nest all year long until it's time to do their mating ritual things, which is in itself its own weirdness to watch. I don't I'm not there to see all that, but from what I've seen of it, um, it's kind of neat to watch or to be around and see the effects of and watch the fishes and stuff like that. And she's got little trout and minnows and stuff like that, and they make their way out of the branches into the bigger creeks, and then they grow. And they get be a pretty big fish later on. But the water that the branch that goes by her house brings up out of the ground in 6 or 7 different little branches, and then they contribute to the branch that goes by her house, and that contributes to a river further downstream. I guess that's how everything's supposed to work, right? I haven't found exactly where the water is springing up out of the ground yet, though. I, it's hard to find a lot of things because people own the land, and you have to ask permission to go and follow the branch. And then while you're going up through there, it gets smaller and smaller, and the brush gets deeper and thicker and thicker. And before you know it, you're knee deep in snake territory. It's cold right now, but the snakes are still there. They're just really really freaking slow. Um, I went into a cave. I guess it was about a year ago. I I like to go into caves that haven't been explored and stuff like that. And snakes will seek refuge in caves and stuff like that during the wintertime. So you walk into a cave and you see a snake, and it might be a rattlesnake. And, like during the spring and the summer and early fall, they're, like a rattlesnake, it's gonna give you this really fast rattle, right? But during the wintertime, it's gonna be it's it's not moving. It's not gonna move. It's not going anywhere. Um, in fact, it would use pretty much every bit of its energy just to launch itself to attack you or to bite you or say anything like that. They just want to warn you to stay away from them. Not that the warning usually works for me, but I like to catch them and look them over and see any physical markings or anything like that. Like maybe they've been in a fight with another snake or a critter or something like that. Usually they're okay. But they're reptiles, so um, yeah, they're cold blooded. I think, yeah, they're cold blooded, and they have to have the heat of the sun to warm them up. That way they can move at their full speed. And if they don't have the sun, then yeah, they're pretty much worthless. And that goes for pretty much any snake. I think. I don't know of any winter snakes, so if y'all do, let me know about them because that would be weird. I think that'd be cool. All right, so we got 118 satisfied customers, two products found expensive, 120 total customers, $5,560.23 total profit, $126,727.40 for the day total. Yeah. All right, so let's start. We got another four products, two up, two down. Yeah. It ain't so much the downs. The ups don't bother me. The downs, man, bummer. Oh God. The downs are like this, just complete. Man, they kill you. All right, hold on just one second. Let me put my put my dog in her place. I tend to I tend to feed the critters in the room, and they have their feeders out there, but they love to come in here to eat, especially their treats, their cold food, stuff like that. Cricket, she tends to live across the room on the bed, and well, really? Oh wait, okay. And she comes in and she'll sit there at the base of the bed just whining, wanting in or on the bed. No, that's not even close to right. Now stop it. There. Is that right? No. There. Oh my gosh. Math, where are you? Was that 4? That's 2. 294. 1504. Yeah, I reckon it was. Yeah, darn. Okay. That's about the most fun I have these days. Marking prices up and down. I shouldn't have done that. I don't think. 8 times 4 is 32. And I have 70 on the shelf, or 70 in the store. So you're good. You're way good. What is 8 times 4? 32. And then 16 is 48. You're good. That's 6 cases. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 to grow on. All right. Let's stop doing that. It goes on the shelf, which is 1 box. There you go. Why not? Yeah, butter needs to start selling, huh? We sold some fries now. Oh wait, always forget about these center aisles. 12, 40, 12, 24, 48. No! Oh, I want that many? 8, 8 is 2, 11. Yeah, 3. I don't know why I even did that. Not really. It doesn't sell that well. I get that I have 2 cases here and it's 32 and I only have 16 per case. And yeah, but it doesn't sell that well. There. That should work. I think. It should. Everything's just different in the store. You know, you don't really have a good idea of how much is selling. But you do have a good idea how much comes in each box. And then you look at your shelf and you're like, okay, well, it comes in a box of 16 and that's 1 2 right here, 2 shelves right here. That's 16. This is another 16. That's 32. But you would swear that it's 1 2 3 4 boxes. You're just like, okay, I got 4 on the shelf. No, I don't. I got 2. So, like I said, I'm just trying to get to a point where I can just look at a shelf and say, okay, look, I got a certain amount. I've got 69 total. 12, 20, 24, 48. That's 4. Uh, yeah, I don't need much more than that. We're good. That's 1, 2. And I got another one, so that's 3. I know that's a 6 flat, but at the same time, I also know that we got plenty to cover for it. I don't even want to come out here anymore. This room is just beyond my understanding at this point. There is so much crap going on in here. I could always just come in here and say, okay, well, let's just fill up every freaking hole or everything that we have, like this. The rice. I could sit here and I could fill up all of these excess holes, but then I have to remember, well, they don't just put one thing in one place anymore. Toilet paper's here. I've got toilet paper over here. I've got toilet paper over here. I got toilet paper over there. They don't put things together the way it would make sense to anybody else. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything is just there's toilet paper there. wine and chicken and then taters, everything. They just put everything wherever. I guess they keep it in their heads where everything is, because I don't. But I could come out here and just fill up all these holes, and we wouldn't have to worry about ordering for a couple days. But that wouldn't do us any good because, well, honestly, after that, I would be doing that every day because that's just the way I am. So I don't even want to look at that storage room right now. I don't want to know what's going on in there. Because that room's seriously going to make me mad if I go in there and look at everything and try to figure everything out. No, I would have to restart from scratch and put everything exactly where I want it. You can, that's not a way to run a storage room, but at all. That's AI right there. I figured, when we started this, I figured, okay, well, they're going to put everything, basically in their own groupings the way they wanted them. Hell no, look at it. Toilet paper, toilet paper, toilet paper. Ah, they have stuff just shoved on whatever shelf they can shove it on, and that's it. That's the way they're doing business right now. And apparently, it must be more economical or efficient for them or something because they're not running out of stuff on the shelves. But this doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, it would make sense, okay, if I looked at this and I said, okay, if there's no repeating product between here and here, maybe they're doing it for, like, I don't know, a 24-hour thing. Oh, really? No. Mm-mm. This has nothing to do with 24-hour nothing. This just has to do with, well, let's put it on a shelf. If it's not on, if it's full on the shelf, then let's create a spot. That's all there is to it. What the hell? Stop it. You're dirty, man. You're dirty. Is that dirt? I guess it is. Do 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 do. Well, there's a couple spots up here. It's starting to get dirty. Wash the windows every day, like you know how. Where's the trash? Somebody's dropped something. I'm sure of it. Now, come on. Where is it? Where's the trash? Bottled water's too expensive? What? 256? Oh, yeah, I guess it would be to them, but yeah, I'm not lowering that. I'm not gonna do it. There we go. There's the trash. I'm due at least one more pile to sweep up and one or two more pieces of trash to pick up. I don't usually get the other pieces of trash in collectively. They don't tend to like to do that. Okay, so since we're max level store, can I just let the trash mount up and the piles mount up and not lose actual points? Because I can't make points. Do I lose points? Game says you can lose points. So could I go back down to level 99? Is that how that works? I need to beef you up, don't I? There you go. Sorry, man. I was trying to give you most of the day off of the monster energies, but Oh, there we go. There's a pile to sweep. Oh, my bad. There we go. Any other icons on the floor? Ooh, no, but there's some trash. Who the hell was in the corner? Stop it. Got these guys just hanging out in the corner now. Dropping their trash, saying, hey, I'm going to eat this here. Ain't nobody ever going to know I was here. Then they get done, they're like, what am I going to do with the trash? I don't know. Throw it on the floor. I don't know, maybe in the mornings when they're stocking the shelves or doing whatever it is they do, I'll check the windows before we open. Because I think that might be when they're getting dirty. I got lots of those. I just need these guys to do their job, right? Or at least faster. And I don't want to beef them up for it. Because that's a pain in the ass. It's like chasing a rabbit around the room. So this time, I rented a car, and they actually did give me a Mitsubishi Mirage. These cars have changed. I thought they were bigger. I thought they used to be bigger. Larger vehicle, not large, but they were always like a compact car. But they were never like a compact car. This thing is itty freaking bitty. I feel like a giant in this thing. And I really don't like the vehicle that much. Kind of like the Charger. The Charger was fine. It's just it was weird. But then again, it was a rental, so you know, even within the first 20,000 miles, people have been ragging on it. Just pushing as hard as they possibly can, whatever. But the Charger was kind of sloppy, to be honest with you. It was sloppy to drive. It was kind of weaving back and forth across lane. You know, it's not lanes, but its own lane. It go from one side of the lane to the other side of the lane, back to the center line. It kind of floated. This little Mitsubishi Mirage, it's thin, very. I can just put my arm out from the driver's seat and touch the door of the passenger seat. That's how thin this car is. And then you look at it and you see that it sets, I don't know, a little bit high. I guess the suspension for it just lets it sit high, and then it has a raised roof so that you don't hit your head on the ceiling if you're a tall person. So it's automatically, in my opinion, top heavy. And then it's got these little itty bitty wheels on it. It's like beep beep. You know, it's like, is this a VW Bug? No, because it's too long to be a VW Bug and it's too tall. and it's definitely not wide enough to be a VW Bug. But it might as well be a VW Bug with how little power it has. It's just, um, I guess it would be, I don't know, one of those cars that you buy when you're in a situation that you can't get anything else. Um, if you're not approved for anything else, here's a Mitsubishi Mirage, right? I don't know. It just the car that they rented to me has 17,000 miles on it. It does have a little bit of power. It's very loud, extremely freaking loud. The engine, it sounds like, to me, it sounds like a power saw, or yeah, basically a saw that you saw wood with. The wheels, they make noise. They're solid, but they're itty bitty, so you know they're gonna make noise. This car is just, uh, and it's very bare bones. It's very, very, very bare bones. Um, it's basic, a very basic car, and they're going to charge $600 a week for it. Um, I don't know about all that. I don't even know that the car is worth all that. But they're making a hell of a lot of money on a little car that really ain't worth a whole lot. I think if I had a choice between a 1985 and a half Ford Escort Pony and the car, a Mitsubishi Mirage of today, I would take the 85 Escort over this thing in a heartbeat. This car is just, it's crazy bad. It's like the Ford Pinto of the 70s. It's just not what you want. I mean, I'm not trying to dissuade anybody from it, or make fun of anybody's car, because this thing is good on gas. Well, it's decent on gas. We'll put it that way. It ain't good on gas. It's decent. It's not a hybrid, so it's not going to get you. It's not going to get you a lot of mileage. Um, in one day, I took it 25 miles to my mom's and 25 back. I'm at three-quarters of a tank. Um, and it has a 9-gallon tank. It's not a. It's just not a car, I think, that is meant for anything more than just somebody to make money. I just don't see how this car is worth any much. I really don't. I wouldn't own one, I don't think. For me, I'm kind of sold on hybrids right now, and that's because it's the best of both worlds between gas and electric. Um, I think the Camry is great. There's several Hyundais that really have my eye, and I like Hyundai because they usually guarantee or warranty their cars for 10 years. Um, so I don't know. It's just, to me. I don't. I drive a lot, so for me it's different. If I was just going from home to work, home to work, home to work, no big deal. It doesn't really matter what kind of car I'm driving. I could drive a freaking Ford Mustang. That's fine. But I I wouldn't want to be seen in a Mitsubishi Mirage. That's like driving around a smart car. They might look like they're 1980s throwbacks to the great fuel economy cars. I really don't think they are, though. I don't. I think that they're just cars, basically. And the one I was looking at, the one I'm driving right now, um, at least for the next week, yeah, this is going to be rough. It's a rough week. We paid for refuel, uh, advanced refuel, because the gas price that they asked for was cheap as dirt. I think it's like 275, 265. It has, like I said, it's got a 9 gallon tank and it costs less than $20 or $27 to fill up. So yeah, no, whatever. But yeah, still they taxed the credit card for like $641 and then a $300 freaking deposit fee. So that's $1,000 that they just yanked out of our account. And they'll throw us 300 back at the end of the week after they've you know done their investment for the week and made their money back on it. So yeah, they're making money hands over foot on this car. And then they'll get the car back, they'll wash it, they'll refuel it, and then they'll put it back out on the street for another week for another $1,000 or well 650 basically, plus whatever interest they get off of the $300 over the week that they have to deposit. Yeah, so they're making money hand over foot on their cars, um, and I really don't think that a Mitsubishi Mirage is actually worth renting out. This car is just flat junk. I mean, honestly, in my opinion, and it's not only my opinion, it has nothing to do with anybody else. So if you own a Mitsubishi Mirage, okay, I'm sorry. Um, um, good on you. Whatever. It's just these cars are just no, 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 no. Don't do that. Not unless you have to. Hold on just a second. Let me check this because honestly, I do have a question about it. Um, Here it is. I'm wondering how much for a Mitsubishi Mirage. $16,000. Oh, I bought a 2-year-old 2015 Mustang convertible for 19,000. I mean, the car had 50,000 when I 50,000 miles on it when I bought it, but it was a 2015, a 50-year anniversary vehicle. Um, it wasn't, the Grand Poobah 50-year anniversary vehicle, but it was a 50-year anniversary Ford Mustang. Um, and it cost me $19,000 with 50,000 miles on it. And these guys have these rental cars, renting them out for 650 a week. And hey, good God, they're making money hand over foot at these car rental places. Holy crap! And they're going to just rent them out until the wheels fall off, and then they're going to try to sell it on a used car lot. Yeah, I think I would drop that contract pretty quick because this car is uh, junk. I mean, it's just junk. let's get these guys moving a little bit. This is going to take all damn night. We did make it up to 127,000, which really isn't that much. Considering it's been 2 days, we're 6,000 more than we were when we started. $3,000 a day. I don't know. I guess that's not horrible for a mid-sized grocery store. I don't know. It might not be. It might be. I don't know what grocery stores make per day. I know that my store made. Well, we had a $5,600. Let's see. It wasn't. She tried to tell me it was a $5,600 hour at work the other day, and I was like, no, that doesn't sound right. So it might have been a $5,600 2 or 3 hour stretch, maybe. But I know that we were just plumb flat out, just going from the minute go. The minute we opened to the minute we closed, I know that store was just pumping the food out. We were just rocking it all day long. And that's the holiday thing, for most restaurants is, you got to have beefed up freaking labor, and we don't. We go with what we got. Anyway, let's do this. 122 satisfied customers, 2 products found expensive. Yeah, that with the water. 124 total customers. Yeah, there we go. $1,179.13. $127,906.50. Yeah. That'd be all those prices that keep going way the hell down and we don't make no money off of anything. Alright, so let's go way down here. And work our way up. There you go. Right there, both of them. Boom. 540. $873. That's not very fair. Is that wrong? That's wrong. Was it 63, 53, 48? 48. Yeah, my bad. Is that it? Should be. Alright. So let's go out here and do our daily. 15, 58. You didn't sell much, did you? 8 comes in a box. Yeah, we're good. Whatever. We'll do that. That's fine. That's fine. Well, screw it. That's 7, so we got 5. That's more than enough. That's more than enough. 10, 7, 8, and 2, 5. Good. 4, 10. That's 4 on the shelf. 60 is 10, 4, whatever. I don't want 10, I want 5 or 6 or 7, somewhere in there. Um, these are all 6 flats. And I know I'm way under ordering these, but I don't need that much on the shelf. I don't need that much in the store. I don't know. I can have them, but we got room for it. We'll order 2 of those. How much are you comes? Yeah, you're good. Oh, 5, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 30. Let's get one more. $4.10. There you go. I'll leave you alone as long as you're over 100. 'These guys are bitching about $2 and something for water. Are you kidding me? Uh, I pay like $5.50 for 1 bottle of Fuji water every day. Um, I think they're all right. I think that price is just that's better than what I get. What is this? Oh, okay. Yeah, the prices are below. I don't know why they short stock this. It's not like they have. It's not like they're lacking product or anything. Really, you're good. Ugh. I don't think we went through that much, but we might have. There. I'm just making shit up as I go. Honestly. Wow. Well, I hope we have room for all that. Hell no. No, no, sir. I don't want your box. Y'all keep your box to yourselves. I don't want them. There. I'll just boost you guys as you walk by. He made it into the red. Neat. I want them somewhere around the yellow, I guess. Oh. That seems to be their strong point, when they're yellow. One of y'all want this box? Anyone? There. I guess I have to pick it up and put it down at their feet for them to actually pick it up. I don't know. Weird. But they pick it up. They put it away. It's just the one who picks it up doesn't get as much rest period as the rest. All right. Well, the cat's back. Yeah. He likes jumping in my lap, and then he wants to get on the keyboard. Yep. And then he wants to crash ships for me. Yep. He's cool like that. How's it going? They all just have these expressionless faces, like, bleh. I'd rather not be here. Looks like I spent more than we had on the very first day. Like, we've done nothing since we started. I mean, I'll check the storage room here. And there's, yeah, see, we still got lots of holes. Look at this. Nothing there. At all. Nothing. There's just buck teeth everywhere. But it's not as massive as it was before we started this, which tells me that I've over-ordered a little bit. A lot. Because we haven't added, any product. But I want, I want my shelves full all day. So I guess I'll just order as much as I have to order, and I'll just go with a standard 100 or 50 or 60, and we'll just go with that, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you're trying to lock my arm down, aren't you, buddy? Yes, you are. Kitty cat wants to lock the arm down underneath his chest. He's such a good kitty. You finally jumped on top of the arm. I'll put my hand back on the keyboard. And, yeah, he climbed right on top of it. All right, let's check our windows. Yeah, I should have done. I should have taken my own advice and checked the windows before we even started, while they were stocking shelves. I didn't do it. No. Nope. I guess it is possible to lose points because, they're. I guess in the last episode, we started with getting. God damn it. With getting 0 points for the shop, but we made some points there in the middle somewhere, and it pushed us right back up to max level. All right, so let's watch the fun for a little while. I'm going to let everything mount up and see what happens. Let's beef you up. Go full boost. I mean, honestly, this is what my job is relegated to in this store right now is watching, observing. Absolutely nothing wrong with being an observer, but at some point, you feel like you got to step in and help out, and I guess giving these guys 100% rights to do whatever the hell they want to do um, is about like telling a fast food kitchen do whatever you have to do, just make it happen. They're going to make it happen, but the food's probably not going to be that great because they're going to do exactly that. They're going to do whatever the hell they want to do. The food's going to get out, but trust me, it's not going to be great. It's not going to be good. Well, it's not going to be bad, but it won't be great. And sometimes, I think it comes down to that is do whatever you got to do because that's all you can do. Sometimes things just reach a level that there's no way humanly possible to keep up. I haven't seen that yet. I've heard about it. I've been told about it. I just haven't seen it or felt it yet. We've been able to keep up with almost everything so far. Um, and that's because these guys are just fast as freaking jackrabbits. They're quick. They're fast. Um, Food doesn't cook faster or anything like that, but man, they can get some food going and on a grill quicker than quicker than snot. No, we didn't have too many spills today. I think it was like what, two, maybe one, if that. It wasn't a day that you really had to worry about much. I mean, none of these days are because these guys they're they're quick enough to put whatever on the shelf needs to be on the shelf uh, before you run out. But really, we're toothless. I look at this. All right, are we done? No, we're not done yet. Okay, but we are going to speed you up, and we're going to speed you up. Give these guys some red stuff going on. Ah, damn it! Come here, here. If this was a first-person shooter, I'd I'd be gone already. I'd be out of the game. Be like, this game sucks. Really? You don't need no more. You're good. You got it? All right, good. My landlord is sweating me. He wants me to buy the house. Um, we've lived here for 7 years. So of course he's like, "Look, y'all go buy the house, or ain't you? I'm paying $1,000 a month for the house. Well, 850. It's not 1,000, but it's close. 7 years, 850 a month." And he's like, "I'm looking to get out of it. What I put into it." And I'm like, "Look, yo, after my first year, my contract says I entered a rent to own. So, uh, bro, what are you asking me here?" He wants to get rid of the house. He wants it out of his name, and I don't blame him. It's like I said, it's over 100 years old. But the fact is I don't have to keep the house, and then it would saddle him with it once we leave. And he's made a lot of money off of us. You figure um, almost $1,000 a month, so that's almost well, I'd say it's right around, let's see, $9,600 a year, I think. I, I don't remember, but anyway, it's a good bit of money. I don't feel like doing the math, so I'm just not mathing right now at all. I just I'm sorry, I don't feel like it, but it's a lot of damn money. So you figure 7 years, and we've sunk what, about, even at 10,000 a year. Um, well, let's see here. You figure 850 times 10 is 8,500, and then another 1,700 on top of that. Oh yeah, it's over $10,000. So 7 years, $10,000 a year. That's $70,000 we've already sunk into this house. And he's telling me he's looking to get out of it what he put into it, which is, what exactly did you put into it, sir? Um, when we took the house, it was only worth $84,000. That was it. And I'm sitting here willing to continue renting this place for $850 a year, and he's sweating me to buy it for some reason. It's like, okay, so I owe you $6,000, right? That's the way I see it. $6,000, this sucker's mine. Um, Not even that, really. But due to this area being a boom town, um, and price of housing increasing as much as it did, he might think I forgot that we entered into a rent to own situation, and I don't really want to own. I just want to continue renting the house. You know, I entered this situation, but that doesn't mean I have to own it. It just means that I can continue renting. Um, anyway, I've paid a lot for this place. Um, but this house right now, if it was back on the market for rent, with the backyard and the front yard, it would easily bring in about $1,700 a month in this town. Most houses with 2 bedrooms, a full basement, um, 1.5 acres, as far as your yard, front and back, that's you're looking easily at 1,700 a month, easily. It just, even a studio here goes, 1 bedroom with nothing, no frills, no thrills, nothing. It goes for right around 1,200 a month. Like I said, before an apartment complex is even built here, every unit is already rented, all of them. And that's because of the colleges. You got rich parents sending their kids to school, and you know they want to make sure their kids are in something decent and good. And well, there you go. That's what they're doing. And I told him, I was like, look, the backyard is huge. It's at least an acre and a half. The front yard is itty bitty. The backyard's where it's happening. But we have, deer that bed down in the back. We got rabbits and squirrels and a bear family on the other side of the yard. So and they don't fuck with each other. It's like the bear doesn't even mess with the deer. He's not even worried about them. He's just wanting a place to sleep. And we keep our yard, fairly high during the winter. Our last mow is usually in August or September. Actually, no, it's October, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, October. The last time I mowed it was like October the 1st, and I left it after that. And it stayed warm for a little while, and so the grass grew a little higher, and that's what I wanted. Um, I go to work at 3 a.m. in the morning, and I get in the car and I turn on the lights, and these eyeballs, you just see eyeballs raise up out of the grass looking at you. And it's like, okay, well, there's four bear over there. There's three deer over there, and there's Thumper. It's like the bare necessities. It's a cool backyard. We have everything that critters need in our backyard, and it's like we've got fruits that grow, we got veggies that grow, we've got all sorts of neat stuff that just all grows wild, all of it, berries, the whole thing, um, and we let it grow. It's not overgrown or anything like that. We just let it grow, and you know, I don't know how to answer this guy as to whether I'm going to buy his house, because right now that buying a house, especially this house, no, it's the price. It's almost tripled in price. So it's like I don't know that the house is even worth that right now. If I was to buy the same house in Georgia, this house wouldn't go for, I don't know, probably 60 or 75,000 maybe. And that sounds like a good bit for a house like, I don't know, maybe for a house like this. But here, something like that just goes for like 210,000, $220,000 just because everybody wants a house. All right, so let's do this. 110 satisfied customers, five products found expensive, 115 total customers, five products found expensive. Man, fuck them. Zero store points, of course. We made negative $551.21 because we ordered so much yesterday. We're at $127, $127,355.30. There. Spit it out. Damn it. Oh, more prices going down. We post a negative and prices go down. I get it. Okay. The game's just like, screw you. That should be it. It is. Okay. So let's see what the damage is. I mean, I have a great bank. I bank with USAA because I'm prior military, whatever. Not that that makes a difference, but they give you really good rates on pretty much anything that you're buying, as long as you're a member in good standing, etc. And they would send out their own adjusters to figure out what the house is worth and everything else like that. And for me, it's like I don't know if I want them to come out, because the house was basically put together. We're good. Are we good? What is six times, or one, two, three, four, and four, eight? It's 48. Yeah, we're good. I've way over ordered on a lot of this stuff. I know. One, two, three, four, and I have 10 there. 14, 13 and a half. That's good. Yeah, 3. Like I said, I'd be breakdancing in the parking lot or in the driveway if I actually sold this much stuff in one day. I mean, seriously, there is no way in hell I'm selling this much stuff in one damn day. I really don't have a whole lot to order. And I just order that. No. Yeah, that's perfect now. Oh, I still gotta do these. Uh, I just don't know what he wants. It's like, um, I know he wants me to buy the house, but I don't know that I want it because a lot of this house seems to be put together by with parts from a junkyard or whatever. I've had to rebuild the entire water system in this house. Um, like I said, our 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 outside water system doesn't even work now because we had some weird. I don't know what the hell they were thinking when they put in the water system here, along with the French drain under the house. They had two main water lines coming to the house. One of them supplied the outside garden hose. The other one supplied the rest of the house. And we had a leak one year because everything froze, and I mean, it froze hard. And one of the lines burst from the road to the house, and that's our issue or our problem, not the city problem, because anything from the road to the house is your problem, anything on the road is their problem. So, anyway, we went and dug it all up. We had an excavator come out, and everything else. They dug everything up. They realized that, hey, there's two lines down here, not just one. And nobody could tell me what that bottom line was for. We thought it was a gas line. So we had the city come out and figure out, whether it was a gas line, water line, what. They said it was a water line. So they they followed the line and it went to the house, but the house is weird in the fact that it's been built and rebuilt and remodeled and redone, and so much crap has gone into it that nobody knows what to. No, nobody really. You can follow everything from start to finish. That's how you usually figure out what everything goes to. But yeah, nobody really did that. They just looked at the line and said, "Well, it's connected to the house, but it doesn't seem to actually do anything. So we're just going to remove it." So they removed it. We haven't had outside water since. Can't wash my car outside by hand. No, can't do that. It's illegal. Illegal. No, it's not illegal. It's just I can't do it. I don't have an outside hose anymore. So I just let that grow over, and I let a lot of things just do whatever it was going to do because, well, honestly, there was no reason to do anything with it. Um, the toilet has been a constant pain in my ass. It's about as big as a walk-in closet, maybe. It's not huge. Um, it's like the bathroom was added as an afterthought because apparently they had an outhouse in this house first. So that was added to the house after it was built. There's so many things that has been added to this house after it was built that has caused more issues than it has solved. Um, and most of these parts have come, I guarantee you, have come from a landfill. Um, you know, I went to take out the toilet, and because I was worried that the seal underneath the toilet may have crushed. So I went to take it out, and you got 6 inches from the wall to the base of the toilet, like about from here to about here. And one is a screw, one is a nail. Um, and this is what's holding this toilet into the floor. One's a screw, one's a nail. Um, one was a bolt, uh, and it was like, what were these people thinking when they put all of this stuff together? And I found out, that it was basically our landlord who owns the landfill in the next town over. He put all this together himself. He fancies himself as um, a handyman, but in all reality, he just has money enough to buy a house and rent it, and buy a landfill. And he's a good guy. He's a retired dentist, and he's just doing what he can. He doesn't know as much as he's probably should, and he didn't get the right people to do the job. But then again, in those days, we didn't have the right people to do the job in this town, so at least not for a decent price, because this town will rip you off in a heartbeat, especially the local stores. Oh my God. Um, you always hear support your local stores. Not here. No, don't do that. Do not do that here, because your local stores will rip you off bigger than shit, and worse than just going to a commercial store. I'm not kidding. They're they're just, I don't understand it. I don't know why. They are the reason that Walmart exists. But we had a hell of a time getting that toilet out. We had to drill out, I think, take a Dremel and just basically file that nail out. I think it was a Dremel. It might have been a nail cutter or something. We couldn't fit um, wire cut, bolt cutters or anything else in there, so we had to take whatever the hell we could find to fit in that little area. What the hell are you doing, dude? Okay, I'm not doing this. Huh. Well, that was cool. Thanks, I guess. I didn't do the push pull thing. That was him. It was all game. I didn't touch it. It was push pulling by itself. That was, yeah, cool, but weird. I don't know what caused that. It wasn't any of the buttons on my mouse. I thought I might have hit a button that caused it to do repetitive motion or something. Fuck, I don't know what these mouses, whatever. I don't know what they do these days. So I just hit a button to see. Nope, it wasn't a mouse. It was the game. Something just glitched for a minute. Ba 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 da ba ba. Let's go. Give me money. Give me more money. Give me more money. Fuck, I'm only 6,000 more than I had when I first started. I need a lot of money. But then again, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just goofing off, basically, I think. And we're not going nowhere. Um, and that's the problem. We're not going anywhere. We already had pretty much the best scenario going, strategy, and I think I screwed it up by, um, I don't know. It just, this game just takes forever no matter what you do. We can do it this way, we can do it the other way. We just make whatever we make, I guess. I don't know. So long as I don't run out of product on the shelves, I'm good. I'm not mad or anything. Um, the hell? Oh, we have plenty. I thought we were out, but we're not. We out? Nope. My dudes are just slow. And I'm not gonna beef them up. I'm not gonna do it. Not until they're not until the mornings they're gonna get a beef up, and the nighttime when they have to finish up, they're gonna get a beef. But between, they're gonna have to keep up. And if they can't, then that's not my failure. That's the game's failure, and that's the Deve's failure for not making them fast enough to keep up with the stuff they have to put on the shelves. I mean, yeah, they gave us a way to let them keep up, but it penalizes you, the player, because your AI is too slow to actually do it themselves. Does that sound right? That sounds really ridiculous, right? Run, you slow ass! At least move with a damn purpose. And stop taking the longest route to the freaking shelf. Holy crap. Oh, you take the fastest route back to the storage room. Wow. These guys just... Well, I mean, we're not out of anything, so I can't really say they suck, but really, they suck! Right, Charlie? I don't know. I'm not going to say that. They don't really suck. They just take forever to get done what they're going to get done. They come close to running out of stuff, but they don't. There's some incense for you, Charlie. You like incense. It's dragon's blood this night. It doesn't have much of a scent, though. It doesn't. I'm sorry. He likes lavender. I don't think dragon's blood's going to do much for him, but I don't know. I feel like I like dragon's blood a little bit. Oh, you're going to love tomorrow. Oh, yeah.
He's a good boy. Good kitty.
Oh, you're salivating all over me.
I know. It's because I'm petting you.
He slobbers all over the place.
He's a slobber kitty. Yes, he is. What are you doing? Hmm?
Alright, so these guys can be beefed up again now. Now that they're just... no, I don't want you. It's the only thing I can think to do. Is just shoot them as they come by. Kind of like you would in GTA. It's the first person shooter freaking shopping simulator thing. Fuck, I don't know. Hey, why are you walking? Stop it. We don't allow that here. Not not after hours. We should have the techno going or something. I did lower the mouse here in this game last night. That lowered the mouse across my entire system. The sensitivity. I don't know what it is about games in certain games causing the entire spectrum of your mouse to be slower or faster across every game that you play. I that's weird to me. I've never seen that happen, but this game, just lowering the mouse sensitivity in this game caused my mouse sensitivity in other games to lower. Um, that's how I pulled off the No Man's Sky night thing tonight. It was more like a cookie cutter thing. The ship was just, I don't know, more reactive to slow flight or slow movements. But then again, I've been practicing that for quite a few hours now. Um, Flying like I did last night helps me figure out a planet and how to. Um, it helps me figure out exactly what's where by hitting things and thrashing my ship. I learn a lot about how things move and where things are and how I need to do different things. So it helps me fly slow. And flying slow is actually easier than flying fast, if you can believe that. I have too much time to react when I'm flying slow. But if you react too fast, it don't look right. So you got to react slow when you're flying slow, right? And I wasn't really flying slow. I was flying full speed. I just wasn't doing the flips and flops, so it looked a lot slower. Make things flow, just flow. Oh God, I hope you guys are close to done. They're not, but they don't have much boost left, so yeah. I'll be waiting out here when you're done. I'll just beef them up as they come out. If they don't come out with an empty box, they're just out of luck.
Ain't that right, Putty Tat? Yeah. Say, screw them, Daddy.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Daddy's playing pretty rough with the kitty right now. Oh, you need a big boost, don't you? You've been, like, neglected all night. Alright, so we're going to stand here, and we're going to see which one comes out with no boost, I guess. Okay. So the dogs jumped on the cat. The cat jumped back on the dog. And yeah. It was one of those things where dogs and cats, they do their thing. Prototypical. They fight like cats and dogs. Anyway, 118 satisfied customers, 118 zero expensive stuff, 118 customers, $4,416.82 total profit, $131,772.20. So let's start this next day. Yeah, the cat and the dog. Don't get me wrong, they love each other, but you'd never know it. I mean, there's always something going on in the house. That always. You have an animal of any sort, there's always something going to be going on, and if you don't pay attention to it, then it gets out of hand over time. And I keep a very sharp eye on these two because they're a mess. They're absolute freaking mess. I don't need that many. I really don't. 6 times 12 is what? 72. Uh, yeah, I don't need that many. 8 times 6 is what? 48. We're good. 8 times 6 is 48. We're good. 12 times 6 is 72. 72. There you go. Wait, that's 8. Come on. But I don't want that. I just want 6. So, yeah, 72. Or, yeah, screw it. We're done. Okay, 10 times 6 is 60. We're good. 8 times 6 is 48. We're good. Wait, how much do I want of these though? Usually it's 5. So 5, 7 times 8 is 56. We'll go with that. 4 times 10 is 40. Plus 2 is 48. That's not what we want, is it? No, we want 10 here. So 10 times 4 is 40. 48 is 2. Bop. 2 more. Here. We'll make it 4 more. Whatever. You're good. You're a 6 flat, so you can deal with it. You're good. 7 times 6 is 42. You're good. You're good. You're good. Everything's good, actually. We're not in trouble of running out of anything, in any way. Because most of this stuff we just keep 4 boxes of anyway. Eight times 6 is 48. You're good. 8 times 6 is 48. You're good. 18, and I guess this is 18 per. So 18 and 18 is 36, and 36 and 36 is 72. So that's 4. There, 6. And 15 and 15 is 30 and 60. Blah, 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 blah. There. No, you're good. And you're a 72er. You're good. 4 times 10 is 40. So I need what? 1, 2, 3, 4. From 10 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, fuck it. 10. Yeah, you're good. Ain't nobody wants you. This stuff here, I'm not even messing with because it's just weird. Eight. This is 5 boxes, not 6. So, yeah, 8 times 5 is 40. Yeah, we're good. Four, 8, 12, 16. That's 1 box here, so that's another 5. And 5 times 16. Well, that's 80. Is it? There. Even if it's not, it is now. You're good. You're good. You're not good. You're good now. Now you're real good. There. Some of these things are 6 flats, so yeah, I am ordering those up to 800. So some things are not. Sodas, I'd be surprised if I sold that many. I would, yeah, like I said, I'd be on the floor break dancing if if we sold as much as we have now. So the Deves said that they were going to work on several different things. And some of those things were to let's see. Hold on. I can't remember what they said now. I had it on the tip of my tongue there for a minute, and all of a sudden it just said, "Oh no, 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 that was just talk." Yeah. Man. I gotta be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning, cause this time I get the late shift. Um, 5 days a week I get to open the store. One day a week I get to work the I guess you would call it swing shift or mid shift or whatever, the middle shift between breakfast and lunch. I get to work 3 hours of breakfast and 5 hours of lunch. So I get to work lunch 1 day a week, basically. That 1 day a week is usually my worst day, which is tomorrow, because I don't work lunch enough to really know what I don't know the rush. I've felt it this week because, well, quite honestly, it's a holiday and this is a service industry town. And yeah, but usually I don't get to work it. And I don't really like lunch much because these guys are so fast. They're greasy fast. And they clear the screen before I even get to see it. And then they push me a freaking sandwich and don't tell me jack diddly about it. So here I am trying to read a ticket after they've already read it. And they're not telling me anything about it. Like, here you go. I'm like, what? Is there anything special? Oh no, I'll tell you if it's something special. And then they send you something special and don't tell you anything about it at all. So you're just like, all right, how about being a dick? You know, there's better ways to make a fool of yourself than that. Don't do that. You're just making yourself look bad. You're not making anybody but yourself look bad. There's ways to have a silent protest without making yourself look bad, and that's like the worst way to do it. Other than just walking out of the kitchen and doing dishes rather than actually helping out during a rush. That's like a dick move. Don't do that because you're you're putting yourself on the chopping block at that point. You're literally asking to be fired. And these places today, they will fire you. Don't do that. They're already looking to do other things to you because you're not from here. Don't do that. You want to make a point, make a damn point. You want to be, a jerk, well, you're just making yourself a target. And I don't mean a target that somebody's going to shoot. I mean a target that somebody's, looking to say, okay, well, we have all these people already. We don't need you. So, and you've been slipping a lot lately. So, bye. Here's your ticket back to whatever country you came from. And that's literally what they're saying is, look, if they don't do what we tell them to do, they're gone. And I don't know that that's actually the case because there's some protections in place. Um, I don't understand them. I don't pretend to try to understand them. But they're in place right now until at least the 20th of next month. As some of these folks a little bit worried, as it should. But some of these folks, I will fight for to keep if we can. If there's a way to keep them, I'll keep them. Legally, of course. I don't want to. I don't want to be totally illegal about things, but it's a human condition thing at that point. It's not necessarily a political or a legal thing. And so far, I have no reason to have a human condition to actually need to keep somebody. I just don't. They haven't presented themselves as a viable reason. and I don't mean to sound hard or mean like that. I'm not mean. I'm just saying that I'm not going to do something illegal that's going to get me thrown in jail because you want to. Yeah, you see, no. I'm not going to put my life on the line because you want me to, because you want to stay here illegally. I get it, but I'm also a little bit too seasoned to understand the games that children play. Do I want to go to an all-American store? Probably not. Not at this point. I've seen the way Americans work. But at the same time, um, I'm not going to sit here and harbor somebody that I'm going to go to jail for because I want to keep them as an employee. No, that doesn't make sense. That makes no sense at all. But I think they like to play a lot too. So I think most of them have a visa. So I think, I hope, I really do hope. I want to keep them. Even the ones who have attitudes, they're good workers. They just have attitudes, and that's common in fast food. So it shouldn't be so common that they say certain things to their general manager, but that's I'm not the general manager. I can't do anything about that. I have no say over whether they stay or go. And that's a touchy subject anyway, so let's drop that. Because you're not just talking about whether they're working a job or not. You're talking about their livelihood and their hopes and dreams and stuff, whatever. I don't know whether they actually have hopes and dreams to stay in, because one of them told me that he makes more money in his previous country than he does here. So I I have a hard time believing that, but due to cost of living, I also kind of believe it. Cost of living here is not cheap. It's not cheap. We've already discussed a little bit of it, how expensive it is to live just in my town. And working for McDonald's, this guy has 4 jobs, and he's just like, look, I could go back to my hometown and work less and make more. Um, as far as um, his own business and stuff like that. Yeah, I think he's got a restaurant down there or something. The cost of living here is prohibitive. Um, Working fast food, you're not you're going to make money, but it's not easy money. Whereas if you own your own restaurant, say in Honduras or Venezuela or Mexico, you're probably going to make decent money, and you're going to be able to stay, fairly well within the community. You're still not rich. You're just making it, basically. It's all the same. It's just the cost of living is just, I don't know, really, really expensive in the United States. I don't know whether we do that intentionally or whether it's just part of who we are. I got no idea. So I have a hard time understanding why people would come here wanting to work. You know, other than if you came from a really, really, really poor family in a really, really poor town or something like that, and you're living your dreams now. I mean, one of these girls, she has her own channel here on YouTube, and I don't know, she makes decent money with it. And she's got another channel on YouTube. She's she cooks. She cooks a lot, and she makes a lot of videos and stuff like that. And she's got a lot of followers and a lot of subs and this and that and the other. And you know, she does really well for herself. She, I think she's, I don't know, she does really well. She cooks really good too. I haven't really eaten any of her cooking, and she's mad at me about that. I offer you this, you say no. I offer you that, you say no. I can't eat when I'm eating when I'm working. I can't do it. It's too hot. I work over the grill. I'm running around. I'm sweating. If I eat, my stomach is going to get just absolutely tore up. I, Mexican food and me when I'm working, no, absolutely not. I will wind up in the bathroom for half the day. That's not happening. No. And like I said, I only eat once a day as it is. So you feed me at work, and even if I do wind up in the bathroom, I'm not eating anymore. I'm done for the day. I won't eat anymore. So whatever I eat during the day has to count, and it won't count if I eat at work. It just won't. I'll just wind up hungry in the morning, and then all of a sudden it's just it's a damn mess. That might not make sense to a lot of people, but when you work over a grill, you don't want to eat right away. Some people do. I mean, I'm just different. And I think that's what they notice is I'm different. I'm not the same. I don't eat all the time. I mean, I know food is a huge thing in South American culture. They offer you food. They kind of take it a little bit as an insult if you don't accept it. I get that, but I'll take it home, or I'll take it on a dash with me, and I'll eat it in the car or something. Good God, just stop it. I don't have anybody walking around anymore. I don't think this is going to go ahead and be our last night. I think we're close to getting our next upgrade, but we're not close enough. It's $136,155, and I think we need like 144,000. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 145 too. Um, that's another $9,000, and the way we're growing, yeah, that's not happening tonight. That's not happening in the first. Yeah, if we could do it in one day, I'd do it, but we're not getting that much tomorrow. That's like $9,000. We've I don't think we've ever seen anything more than a $6,000 profit. So yeah, that's probably not happening this time. Um, we'll have to upgrade tomorrow. I wanted this tonight. That's why I took a picture of it for the thumbnail. I'll take a picture of it from, you know what? Screw it. There's your picture. That'll be tomorrow's headline, or the next video's thumbnail. I want that piece. Even though I really don't think we can do much with it, other than put some things here. Shelves. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't know. I think the storage, even maxing out the storage right now, costs about the same. That's 25. That's I might as well just go ahead and say that's 41, and then it's not 60, but it's yeah, it's 55. I think somewhere in there. That's to max it out, and we could do that, but why? I got tons of room in here, and I don't come in here anymore. I can't do anything in here anymore. There's literally nothing I can do in here right now. These guys have put stuff all over the damn place. Nothing matches. Nothing goes together. Nothing makes sense. It's AI logic, which is not logic at all. It's just random. Basically, it's all random. But whatever it is, it's working for them, so I'm gonna leave it alone. All right, who's walking? You're walking. Anybody else? But yeah, I've got to be at work. Uh, well, actually, tomorrow I get the late shift, but or the mid shift, but still, I'm kind of tired. It's been a minute. I gotta have some me time, like an hour. Time to, just stop everything. Full stop. Do my own thing for a minute. I know it sounds selfish, but I don't give much time to myself anymore. There's always one. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right. Thanks for stopping by. I don't know if you learned anything tonight. Um, we didn't do anything new. We did pretty much exactly the same thing we did last night. We did a little bit grinding. Well, I didn't grind. These guys grinded. They did the work. I just did the ordering and I did the counting. They did the grinding. So anyway, um, check back later if you want to learn something more. There might be a few nuggets that we learn, a couple things that pop up, and we might try. You never know. Um, Game to game, day to day, whatever hits the mind is what hits the store, and that's what we've been doing. It's pure chaos, but it's working for us, so we're letting it roll. And thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys later.